Phoenix too. But I think Jensen and I, and Misha, and several friends and other members of the cast realized that we're kind of in a cool. People will go like, you know, you actors live in your own world, and I'm like, we do, and it's awesome. You should see our family because y'all are our own world. You people. It occurred to us. I think it occurred to us all that. You know, for me, AKF, and I Always Keep Fighting, was something that I literally and legitimately needed to kind of remind myself and tell myself, and so for me it meant a lot. And then Love Yourself First meant a lot as I progressed through me finding out who I was and kind of the steps forward. And the same with You Are Not Alone. Just these ideas that, you know, every now and again, something means something to you, and then it develops and it grows without losing the foundation of always keep fighting. But now you know reasons to always keep fighting, or ways to always keep fighting, to realize you gotta love yourself first, to realize you're not alone. And I bet people today in the photographs that say thank you to me, they say, you know, I was in a bad place, thank you for getting me through that. And I have to tell them honestly, I did not get you through that. You got you through that. I hope, and I believe, and I hope that I was there to let them know that they were not alone, but it was their strength and their sacrifice and their fight that got them here today. And so if anybody's out there thinking the same thing, thank you. Thanks. Hi.
Hi. Okay, sorry, really nervous. Okay, so I've seen that Baby's actually described as being a manual transmission, and I've noticed on the show that she's actually an automatic. Is there a reason for that? Like, was it easier to find an automatic, or can you guys not drive the manual?
When was she described as a... When was it ever described as a standard?
I think it was described as being a standard in the book.
When?
In the books.
The books came. Well, there's your problem right now. The TV and the movie are always better than the books. For you readers out there, I'm just joking. No, I'm serious.
It's definitely more fun to look at.
No, it's always been an automatic. However, I can drive 3 on the tree, I can drive 4 on the floor, you name it. But luckily I don't have to, because that just adds a whole other element to the ball game when you're talking about remembering lines. Sometimes I'm having to like put the slate in for the camera. Sometimes we're having to set our own shots because the cameras are inside the car. There's a lot going on inside that car. The fact that I don't have to manually shift gears is one thing I don't have to worry about, so. Yeah. Secrets not my friends.
Jensen, your dean is showing.
What?
Your dean is showing.
Your dean is showing.
My dean is showing? I tried to button up your shirt. Yeah. And they were like, I don't even know if I know what that means. How are you?
I've always wondered, people like yourself in your line of business, are you guys able to watch a TV show or a movie and actually get absorbed into the story, or do you guys get lost in like analyzing what's going on behind the scenes?
Great question. I am rarely able to really get absorbed into the story because I see so much and have so many opinions on what's going on behind the scenes. That having been said, it helps me weed out a lot of junk that I probably shouldn't watch. And so I get to watch some really cool shows like Breaking Bad. and GOT. And I get to watch my new friends on Outlander.
Outlander, yeah.
So yeah, so it is different. I think it's probably like being a musician and hearing music to where you're like, oh my God, they're playing the same chord over and over and over again, compared to hearing somebody that's doing something new or interesting or really like trying something unusual. And so I think where I am in my career, for me personally, it helps kind of cut the fat. You know?
I'm going to parlay that question and ask Billy, when you hear somebody like tearing up the guitar, are you just listening to it as a fan of the song, or are you kind of listening to pick apart what they're doing and then are impressed by or unimpressed by what you kind of can decipher from your musical knowledge?
Yeah, it just comes down to melody, you know, and if they're doing something that's completely something I've never heard before, whether it be on a violin or a trumpet or a saxophone, if it's something unique, I always try to pull from that and use it in my own, you know, repertoire.
Do you find inspiration from other people's music and stuff like that?
Yeah.
That's cool. And that, yeah, I think that he and I, and all of us within our own kind of medium, is, you know, I'm the same way. I think it's helped me weed out a lot of bad productions. Just going, wow, that's really horrible lighting, and the camera's not doing anything, and
that actor's really tall.
I don't know if that actor's hair, if he's trying to be a girl, or if he's Jon Snow.
Jon Snow.
But it's cool because he finally cut his hair. You haven't caught up, have you?
What are you trying to say?
Nothing?
He cut his hair?
Yeah, because he's smartened up. Yeah, I will say that when we do find really good quality programming or a really good movie, then and things will look at and be like, oh wow, that was a really good take, or that was a really interesting scene and the way that they shot it, or stuff like that. We can appreciate that, but at the same time, we can allow ourselves to get lost in it because we're appreciating the art that they're providing for us to listen or watch. So,
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Hello.
hello.
It's my first time. I'm having a blast.
Awesome.
Me and my daughter Jane. The question is, how did you like doing the roles with Charlie?
Doing the roles?
Like work, like doing the episodes with?
Yeah, the episodes.
I mean, look, I think it's no secret that we love Felicia and we love what she brought to the show as you know, just a talented, beautiful human being. But you know, talking more as far as the show is concerned, the character was really great because it was kind of that sister that the brothers, you know, maybe never had or never knew they wanted. And so I think that dynamic really made it pleasant. It wasn't like, oh, who's gonna hook up with Charlie kind of a thing, or oh, is this gonna be a romantic? There was from the get-go. I mean, yeah, maybe her sexual orientation maybe had something to do with it, but yeah, maybe. But generally speaking, like that's an issue when you bring female characters. Generally speaking, if there is a yes, genitally speaking.
I guess y'all heard that even though I wasn't holding a microphone.
I didn't hear it either.
Charlie was an awesome character. Felicia Day is an awesome human being.
Generally speaking.
Generally speaking. I think for us, it also was a cool opportunity for Supernatural. And there are a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that even we don't know. In the casting or whatever happens, we don't make that decision, you know? Like we love Sam and Dean, and for a large part.
We love you too. You guys are awesome.
Thank you. But a lot of things happen in the casting of the character, the writing of the character, that doesn't cross our desks. I'm glad Felicia did. I'm glad that's the way it worked out. And she was awesome, her character was awesome. People ask me a lot, like, what I want to do after Supernatural ends. And I say, Supernatural's not gonna end.
Wait, what?
Shh, I'll tell you that. But if it ever did, I would want to work with people like Felicia Day.
Well, let's be clear. Supernatural will never end. The show might. But what it is built, this will never end.
Touche.
Thank you for your question. Clear that up.
How are you?